Okay, so we're going to go over how we do our tip tracker. So we have this right here, and for each location, it should have the employees that work there up at the top, plus the date down the side. And then we're gonna make sure that we're gonna give the proper tips to the individuals that work that day. So at the end of the day, there should be a post-it inside your till with everyone's names and hours worked that day. If not, that's the people's problem, because now you don't know what to pay them or if they work that day. So today is 1/13, and I'm the only one that worked, other than there was also a baker. So we're gonna calculate how the bakers get their tipping and how we tip out the house as well every day. So we're gonna pull up our register here, put in your code, and then you're going to just simply swipe left. And here it's gonna show you what the tips were for the day. It's $67.09. So I'm gonna write that on a Post-it. 67.9. Yeah, just like that. And then right off the top, the baker gets 10% off of the top. So we're gonna round up. So it would be $7 for the baker. So I'm gonna write here, $7. Abby was the baker. So I just wrote that right next to her name for today's date, $7. And then for the house also gets an even 10%. So I'm gonna write another $7 there over here for house. Now, 7 plus 7 is 14, so I'm gonna subtract 14 from my original number, and that is going to give me 53.09. 53.09. And I'm the only barista that worked today, so I'm the one that gets the 53.09. If there were other baristas, let's just say there was one other barista with me, and we each worked 8 hours. So we're gonna go with hours worked. Beth's 8 hours plus, let's say it was Sophie's 8 hours, equals 16 hours worked. Then with those 16 hours, I'm gonna divide, well, let's ignore this top part. I'm gonna divide 16 by, I'm gonna divide this by 16. So I'm gonna grab my phone, and I'm gonna do that math, because I don't do math in my head. So we're gonna go 53.09 divided by 16 hours worked is 330. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to then multiply $3.30 by each of the hours worked. We each worked 8, so it's gonna be $3.30 times 8. And that means that each of us made $26.40. And then I would just write that on their respective areas here. Boop. So, and then you can divide that by however many baristas there are, hours worked. You'll have a total hours worked, and then divide it backwards. Hopefully that made sense. And then you make sure that your tip tracker is all perfect, and then it goes next to your safe.